Is she anxious avoidant, or are you dating women who trigger you? Have you ever felt like you're walking on eggshells in a relationship, constantly overthinking her actions or struggling to really connect emotionally with a woman? Maybe you pull away when things get too intense, or you find yourself chasing her attention, feeling anxious when she doesn't respond. What if I told you that your attachment style could be the key to understanding these behaviors and breaking the cycles of unhealthy relationships? Studies show that 56% of people fall into insecure attachment styles, either anxious or avoidant, which often leads to mismatched dynamics in dating. If you're stuck in a pattern of feeling triggered or emotionally drained, it's time to take a closer look today. So, we're going to dive deep into anxious and avoidant attachment styles and how they show up in dating. By understanding these patterns, you'll gain clarity on your behaviors and learn how to navigate relationships more effectively. So, stick with me because this might just change the way you approach love forever. Hello, gentlemen. My name is Apollonia Ponti. I'm a dating relationship coach for men. I have coached for over 8 years, and I've helped thousands of men all across the globe understand themselves better, build confidence, and attract healthy, meaningful relationships. So if you're new here, welcome. Make sure that you click that subscribe button right now. Turn on that notification bell to get weekly advice tailored to help you succeed in dating and relationships. So today we're exploring a topic that is close to my heart, attachment styles. Whether you identify as anxious or avoidant or secure, understanding your attachment style is critical for building connections that last. And if you're dating someone who's constantly triggering you, this video will give you the tools to navigate those situations and clarity and give you the confidence. So let's dive in. Attachment styles are formed in childhood, really, and often show up in our adult relationship and influences how we connect and communicate and how often or how we don't handle conflict. The problem most people aren't aware of is their attachment styles, which leads to cycles of frustration and miscommunication in dating. So anxious individuals often feel insecure in relationships, craving constant reassurance and fearing rejection. This can lead to overthinking, clinginess, or even self-sabotage. On the other hand, avoidant individuals tend to distance themselves emotionally, fearing intimacy and losing their independence. Here's where it gets tricky, guys. Anxious and avoidant individuals are often drawn to each other, okay? Creating this like push and pull dynamic that leaves both parties feeling unfulfilled. If you've ever felt triggered or drained in a relationship, chances are these attachment styles are at play. But don't worry, attachment styles aren't set in stone. With awareness and effort, you can shift towards a more secure attachment style and break free from toxic patterns. So, number one is I want you to identify your attachment style. Take time to reflect on your patterns in relationships. Do you tend to overthink and seek constant reassurance? That's anxious attachment. Or do you pull away from things that get too close? That's avoidant attachment. Example. Keep a journal of your emotional triggers and responses in dating. This helps with self-awareness and the first step towards change. I do have a attachment style quiz that I partnered with Thais Gibson, which she is phenomenal in attachment styles. I'm going to link below, so if you want to figure out your attachment style, you can have a link to that quiz below. Okay, number two is recognizing triggers and behaviors. If you're dating someone who triggers your attachment style, pay attention to how their actions affect you. Do they cancel plans last minute or avoid discussing emotions? These behaviors might amplify your insecurities. So for an example, instead of reacting impulsively, pause and reflect on whether their actions align with your values and needs. Number three is communicate your needs, and avoidant individuals are often struggle with communication. Anxious individuals fear being too needy, while avoidants fear vulnerability. Break this cycle by expressing your needs calmly and confidently and probably not choosing an avoidant and you not being anxious. Use I statements like, I feel more connected when we check in daily. How do you feel about that? Number four is build emotional regulation skills. If you're anxious, practice calming techniques like breathing deep, mindfulness when you feel triggered. If you're avoidant, challenge yourself to stay present in moments of vulnerability. For example, before sending that overanalyzing text, take 5 deep breaths and ask yourself, am I acting out of fear or genuine connection? Number five is avoid the trap of chasing or running. The anxious avoidant trap often involves one person chasing and the other pulling away. Break this cycle by focusing on mutual respect and balancing effort. So for an example, if she pulls away, don't chase. Instead, focus on your own well-being and let her come back when she's ready. Number 6 is set healthy boundaries. Boundaries are essential for avoiding toxic dynamics. If you're dating someone who constantly triggers you, communicates your limits, then you should be communicating your limits, to be honest. So an example is, I respect your need for space, but I also need consistency. Can you find a balance that works with both of us? Number 7, reframe rejection. Anxious individuals often see rejection as a reflection of their worth, while avoidance might avoid connection altogether to prevent rejection. Shift your mindset by viewing rejection as redirection. Example, remind yourself, if she's not aligned with what I need, it's better to know now. Number 8, focus on self-growth. The best way to navigate attachment challenges is to work on becoming more secure within yourself. This means building confidence, cultivating self-awareness, having better self-worth, and learning the skills to self-soothe. So I want you to take up hobbies, invest in your friendships, and prioritize your personal goals to creating a meaningful life outside of dating. Number 9 is seek secure partners. It's probably the most important. Securely attached individuals can help anxious or avoidant partners feel more balanced. Look for women who communicate openly, respect boundaries, and show consistent effort. If she's comfortable discussing emotions and doesn't play games, she's likely a secure partner, guys. This isn't boring. This is what you should need and want. Number 10 is know when to walk away. If the relationship feels consistently triggering and unhealthy, it's okay to step away. Your emotional well-being should always come first. You can say something like this: I realize this dynamic isn't healthy for either of us. I think it's best we go our separate ways and take some space away from each other, if you need to take space from that individual. So understanding your attachment styles and recognizing what triggers your behaviors is the key to building healthy relationships. So if you are looking into your attachment styles and this interests you, and you want help to overcome them and get better in dating, what I would encourage you to do is take that quiz right below, and also to sign up for a free consultation call with me or one of my success coaches, and we'll really see how we can help you navigate your attachment styles to create a better, fulfilling dating life for you. Because I have exclusive programs that are designed to help so many men, as I have just below in the link in my testimonials below. So I want you to sign up for that call. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if this is your first time viewing, like it, and comment below. I'll see you again in the next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.